What's up guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be this 40s makeup tutorial, and I was inspired to do this look because of the movie Age of Adaline coming out on April 24th, and I watched the trailer and I'm gonna link it down below for you guys so you can check it out because it's Blake Lively who plays in the movie, and I'm like a huge fan of her. And so she basically plays Adaline, who miraculously stops aging at 29 and finally finds true love a century later. So I wanted to take on the 40s inspired look from the movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. As usual, I'm starting off with my base, but this time I'm actually going a little bit lighter because in the 40s I don't think that people were tanning much, so I'm going with a color that's true to my skin color, and for my concealer I'm choosing something about a shade or two lighter and applying that under my eyes to give it a nice highlight, as well as a little bit on the center of my face. To make sure my concealer doesn't move, I am setting that in place with a translucent powder and moving on to highlighting and contouring. Now, in the 40s, again, contouring wasn't that big, so we have to make sure that it's very subtle, and so I'm only applying very little of my bronzer, which is about a shade or two darker than my skin, and applying that on the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, jawline, as well as the sides of my nose to really slim down my nose and really define my features. Now, to highlight my skin, I'm going with an ivory eyeshadow that has a lot of shimmer and applying that on the high points of my cheeks, the top of my nose, cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead, and this is going to give a natural glow to my skin. For my blush, I'm going in with a matte peach color and applying this on the apples of my cheeks and working it up. For my brows, I am going to make my brows look as natural as possible. So I'm going to fill in the sparse area using a pencil that's really close to my actual brow color and kind of brush it up to give it a natural finish. To really brighten my eye area, I'm going to be using a matte ivory color and apply this all over my eyelids, as well as the inner corners and the brow bone. For my crease, I'm going in with a matte brown color and applying this from the outer corners to the inner corners. You can use any brown eyeshadow that you have, just make sure to blend it very well so that all the harsh edges are gone. Another really great way to blend all the harsh edges is using a soft brown eyeshadow like this one and making sure to just go over what you've already done, and this is just going to create a little bit of warmth on the crease, and it's also going to blend out any harsh edges. Next, we're going to tightline. Tightlining is basically applying eyeliner on the inner rim of your eye. This time, we're just going to go ahead and apply this on the inner upper rim, and we're going to keep the bottom clean because in the 40s, the bottom lash line was always kept really clean. We're also going to go ahead and apply a really thin eyeliner on the top lash line, and I like to make small strokes when I really want to have a really clean, thin eyeliner. So as you can see, it's so much easier to do this because there's not much room to mess up. Afterwards, I do like to go over with a black eyeshadow and make sure that the line is really black, and so I just use a straight brush and kind of go over that liner and make sure that it's nice and black. And of course, several coats of mascara, and we are almost done with this look. I'm applying mascara on the outer corners of my bottom lash line only, keeping the inner corners and the center very clean. You can either leave this look the way it is or pop on some lashes to have fun with it, and I decided to do that because lashes do add a lot of definition to my, own lashes, so I kind of like to do that. So these are just false eyelashes that go from short to long, and as you can see, it does lift my eye open and kind of mimics the 40s a little bit better. So for my lips, I went ahead and mixed an orange lipstick with a red lipstick to create sort of this fiery color that the 40s was known for. Make sure that when you choose a red, it does have a little bit of an orange undertone because that's what women wore in the 40s, was a very fiery sort of orangey red color. And once you clean out the edges of your lipstick with your favorite concealer, then you are pretty much done with this look. For my hair, I actually ended up curling my hair in and doing a little side part, which I think looks pretty 40s to me. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out The Age of Adaline in theaters on April 24th. And now I would like to tag Makeup by Iman to bring you an inspired 50s look. Of course, I'll have all the links in the description box, so be sure to check that out. I will see you guys soon. Bye!